judge was rehabilitated. He was actually released. But after he was released, he kept coming into contact with people. He was seeking people out for food. So he was returned to the aquarium and he was re-released not once, not twice, but 8 different times. And they realized the judge is an animal who might be better off under human care. He found a permanent home here. Our final sea otter is on your far right. That's Schuster. Schuster, like Judge, is also a southern sea otter. He was also found stranded off the coast of California. But when Schuster was found, he had some injuries to his back and to his side, which they think may have been due to an encounter with a large predator such as a shark. So Schuster was also taken to Monterey Bay Aquarium, but because of the extent of his injuries and how young he wasn't a very good candidate for their surrogate mother program, so they sent him directly here. Now you probably noticed I'm introducing all 3 of our sea otters, and they are all male. This is very rare for to have an all-male sea otter population, as male sea otters tend to be more aggressive and territorial. The reason we can have all males is because you notice we have a very large exhibit. We have smaller pools, little inlets and alcoves, so they can go and play in their own territories if they would like. We also put a lot of this extra energy into our training program. So you'll notice our trainers have these buoys on sticks. Brittany is holding hers up. That's called a target pole. Now what this is, it's a focal point for the animal. So the animal goes to touch their nose to that target and to hold that contact until they either hear the word good or hear a whistle being blown. And that's just a cue that lets them know, hey, you did a great job, that's correct. You're going to receive some reinforcement. And the reinforcement is their food. So that target can help us with a lot of things. Like I said, it is a focal point. We can also have our trainers move the animals around. They can move them on and off the exhibit or to different areas. And it also helps out with some of our husbandry or healthcare behaviors. So you can notice Brittany, she has Judge on that target there, so she can give his body a look over. She can touch him if she needs to. And our otters can present different parts of their body to be looked over. So we can see if there are any cuts, scrapes, scratches, things like that. And if necessary, we can call a veterinarian out and have him look at them as well. And this just makes their healthcare more of a positive experience for them. So it'd be like if you were to go to the doctor or dentist and receive a $20 bill after each appointment, you'd probably be more likely to return for your yearly checkups. So if you've been out to the beach lately, you've probably noticed the water out there is still very cold. These sea otters don't have a thick layer of blubber like our seals and sea lions feel with that cold water, so they need some other adaptations. One of them is a very thick fur coat. So just to give you an idea of how dense this fur is, if you were to make an OK sign with your hand, that's about a 1 square inch circle. If I were to put that on the back of one of our sea otters and count all the hairs in that circle, there would be about 1 million hairs. Wow. To put that into perspective, if I were to do that to my own head, I would only count about 700 hairs in that circle. So this fur is very thick and very dense, and you'll see them constantly throughout the day grooming. They're just trying to keep that fur clean, keep the hair separated. But what they're also doing is they're blowing a layer of air underneath that fur. And that layer of air just acts as an extra barrier of insulation, so their skin stays fairly dry when they're in the water. Another adaptation that they have is just our trainers constantly giving them food. That's because these sea otters have an extremely fast metabolism that helps to keep them warm. But in order to maintain this metabolism, they have to eat about 25 to 30%